cozy gamers, welcome back to another Sims 4 bonus video. Alright, so today, as promised, I know I've talked about it before a couple times, I have a super basic, really like no frills, like don't get too excited, gym build for you. Specifically, I am building an Orangetheory gym. I know I've talked about it in the past before, like I go to Orangetheory, so I just thought like, oh, like maybe I should build my own Orangetheory gym. So I got really excited. I downloaded a custom content rower, and I even made my own custom content for this one, which you're going to see just a bit later when we get to start decorating. In my life personally, I have been a member to 2 different studios, but I've also, there's one studio in my hometown that I go to whenever I visit my parents and family and whatnot. This one is loosely based off my very first studio I ever joined back in 2020. I was like gonna try to make the one that I currently go to, but it just like wasn't working out. You know what I mean? I picked this lot in the Growing Together neighborhood because almost every single Orangetheory I've been to is in somewhat of like a city setting, so to speak. And I don't know, I just really like the vibe here, and I like that the back of the lot faces the water. And like I said, this is super basic, like literally don't be thinking I'm a great builder or anything. Basically, we have your treadmill stations, your rower stations, your weight stations, put in some bathrooms. There's gonna be like a front desk reception area. I make a like little staff room area, and then like a locker room. Is that more than what I've actually seen at Orangetheories? Yes. But it's kind of like on par with it. Also, I'm still really upset with the sleek bathroom kit. I just keep using it. I can't just not use it. So you'll see quite a few of those items here in the bathrooms. You'll notice I didn't mark this as a not so berry bonus because it doesn't really have anything to do with my current Not So Berry Challenge save file. So it's just a little extra bonus Sims 4 video for you. Why am I doing an Orangetheory build? Well, the day that this video releases, which is 2 days from now, from which I'm currently recording this voiceover, it's actually my birthday. And so I was like, I'm gonna do like a cute little like birthday bonus special where I do something that I like, and I like Orangetheory, and I'm gonna build a gym. So I built an Orangetheory gym. That's my only reasoning, like truthfully. At this point in the Not So Berry Challenge series, you have seen Mito break things off with her first boyfriend, Anthony, who was a fitness slut, if you will. So now I don't even have like a playable like fitness sim character, so I just let it be. Not really the Not So Berry Challenge. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this lot in my own world technically, but we'll see. Maybe perhaps we'll go work out sometime. Who knows? I just really wanted to have fun with this. I really, truthfully, had like no high expectations for this whatsoever. Like I said, it's like literally just like a rectangle room where you drop in fitness equipment. Which real life, it's not that far off, truthfully, really. The only difference is I think I only have like 10 stations in this build, but most Orangetheories, I believe, I think all of them have 12 different stations. But true to character, there are, if you don't know about Orangetheory, it's broken into 3 different parts: the treadmills, the rowers, and then the weight room floor. Some people have a favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite. For me though, fun fact, I always start on the rower. Like, you'll literally catch me dead if I start on the tread. Like, that's not who I am. I hope, like, for people that don't, or, like, aren't familiar with Orangetheory, like, this makes sense. I hope I'm not just, like, throwing some of you off here, but that's just how Orangetheory is. I'm sure if you've met any of us, it's like, we're not, like, culty, but, you know, it's like, we're definitely a group kind of thing. Some of my closest friends I've met through Orangetheory, the majority of them are, like, older than me, and not just, like, a couple years. I mean, like, they're mainly moms and stuff, and I'm like, still, these are, like, some of my closest girlfriends. I love it. I really do, like, build-wise, back to the Sims, logistically, I struggle with these windows so much. You're gonna see me go back and forth with deleting things and whatnot. I like the way it looks on the inside, but then I go and I hate the way it looks on the exterior. I've talked about it before. I'm talking about it now. I will talk about it again. Windows. are like my worst enemy in The Sims. I don't know why. The windows just, we don't get along. And I know there's auto windows, but I just don't find myself ever using them. I think they're kind of ugly. Like when they space them out, I don't know. But, yeah, I love this mirror. I think I even put that in, like, most of my builds now. I forget what pack it's from. Is that the one from, like, the Love Struck pack? Maybe? I don't know. It's too small on my screen to, like, look right now. I won't waste your time with that, but it's definitely a good mirror. Now I think I'm going to get into building the locker room here, or at least putting down the bones of a locker room. Once again, I don't think I've ever actually seen, like, a quote-unquote locker room inside an Orangetheory, but, you know, I figured this is a gym build. Let's have it there. Let's make it a little more realistic, you know what I mean? Those lockers, I think they're from... Those weren't spa day lockers. I think those were rec center lockers from Growing Together, if I'm not mistaken. See, that's the problem when you own several packs, is I'm always like, I have no idea what pack that's from. And I have to, like, think about, like, what the item is called. That's why I love the Better Build Guide mod, because it helps me find everything. Especially things when I'm cheating. I really want to find those. So that's good. I'm, like, trying to think right now, like, do I have, like, a favorite community lot type to build? And I'm not sure. I feel like I don't ever spend too much time building community lots. I always, like, download something off the gallery or go off base what's in, like, the Maxis library with our expansion packs. So it was, like, nice to, like, build something from scratch. But like I said, like, even at the end of this, like, I'm happy with it. But it's just so basic. Like, just bare bones. Here it is. But then, like I said, that's what a gym really is. Like, there's really no fuss or frills at Orangetheory. It's like, get in, get your workout done, and go, kind of thing. So I guess it's true. I guess it's realistic. And like I said, I joined Orangetheory way back in 2020. I've been a member for about 5 years now. I did move states one time in between that, so there was like a brief period where I missed out on going for like 2-3 months while I was just in the middle of the move. But ever since then, but with that exception, I've been going pretty consistently since then. But I'm actually a little bit of an Orangetheory advocate, if you can't tell. Especially because I've recently lost 30 pounds. Not a humble brag or anything, but... And I owe Orangetheory for a large part of that. Anyways, enough about me. I want to put up a mural on the outside of this building, so I end up not putting any windows on that wall, and I just can't. Because once again, guys, I'm not as skilled a builder as I think I am. But we're getting into the interior now. This is where I start getting, like, really excited. This is where you're going to see some custom content come into play. I'm putting down ceiling titles, which I never, ever do. I remember in The Sims 2, I was obsessed with the one that looks like the sky, which I think we have one from the Horse Ranch pack here in this game, in The Sims 4. But in The Sims 2, I used to always put the sky, and I was like, this is beautiful. This is beauty. No, it wasn't. It was in, like, a regular-ass room. I just put the sky tile. I was, like, literally just talking to my husband about The Sims 2, actually. So, like I mentioned, it is my birthday, and one of my dear friends actually got me the unofficial Sims cookbook for my birthday. And I was just talking to my husband about how, like, The Sims 2, like, has just, like, you know, shaped me to the human I am today. But, I wanted to, like, try to, like, make some of these recipes. The lobster thermidor from The Sims 2, like, that was my go-to meal to have my Sims cook whenever the, like, boarding school headmaster would come over. And so I'm just like, oh, I need to pay homage to my Sims 2. I need to do this. Oh, I love it so much. I totally forgot why I even started talking about The Sims 2, but here we are. Was there a point? Oh, I was talking about the ceiling tiles. That was it. Promise. I haven't gotten an ADHD diagnosis yet, so. Kind of struggled with the lighting in here a bit, because I was like, oh, let's make it nice and bright, but then I was like, ew, yuck, I kind of hate that. Orangetheory is famous for having orange lights. So, you do see me pop a couple orange ones in, but until I actually, like, visit this lot in gameplay mode, I won't be able to, like, change the color of the light itself to orange, like the regular, like, ceiling lights. You see me trying to, like, pick some orange stuff here. We're, like, almost done, honestly. I told you this is a very, very quick build. I just can't wait for me to get into the decorating part here. I do end up putting yoga mats there because those weight racks aren't like actually functional. Those are there's like a decor item or miscellaneous something item from the Love Struck pack, which I appreciate it to me because it symbolizes, you know, what that space is for. But in The Sims gameplay wise, like they're not gonna be able to do anything in that space. So I put the yoga mats there just so, you know, they can do something. I thought about putting benches there so it could act like a weight bench, but it just wasn't happening. I thought it'd be cute and put an orange floor and quickly realized that that was not gonna cut it. So then I go with a black floor, just like how every Orangetheory has a black floor. That custom content rower, I'm pretty sure like it doesn't work obviously, but I have no idea like what it's classified as. I think it's just a piece of decor. If I'm not mistaken, I've already added it to my custom content guide that I share the link for in all my video descriptions. So if you want it for yourself, go ahead, check it out. I will not be including the custom content links for what I create, which you're going to see here very soon, I believe. Spoiler alert, it's just art. That's the only custom content I've ever made. It's just art. Technically a recolor. But I love those little neon lights. I thought, oh my god, how perfect. Like the fire burning, the little, is it a kettlebell or is it a barbell? I can't remember. Dumbbell. Little dumbbell. Oh, I thought it was so cute. I thought it went perfectly and I liked the way it looked on the mirror. But are you ready? Are you ready? I made custom content of my own Orangetheory pictures. Well, first off, you're going to see the Orangetheory logo there. I made that just to, like, be behind the desk. I know, like, in real life, most people behind their desks just usually have a huge splat point, which is, like, the symbol for Orangetheory, the logo mark, if you will. But I just wanted to put, like, the name there, and then, yeah, these are actually, like, real-life pictures from my current studio over the last, like, couple of years. I don't know, I just think it's so cute, I just think it's so fun, so I just put that there just to make it a little, like, more homey, a little more custom for me. I'll upload this to the gallery for you, but I'll probably go ahead and delete those first, just because, you know, you won't even have them. I promised a lot of things. I say I'm gonna upload stuff to the gallery, and I don't think I ever have. So maybe after this, I'll actually, you know, commit to everything I've promised and put, like, my other builds and my other Sims up on the gallery for you. I think that'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'm gonna do the whole, like, Willow Creek makeover. You know I'm gonna be doing an Oasis Springs makeover, just whenever I'm in the mood for it, and currently I'm not in the mood, so. I really do like this build, even though it's so simple, like I said. And you're also just, like, getting a glimpse, if you haven't picked up on it by now with my other build videos, that I literally have, like, no rhyme or reason. I just move around. No structure. Keep going from room to room. I'll see something and I'll take it and I won't use it in the other room. Go figure. I don't know. What's your guys' build style like? Are you chaotic like me? Or are you very, like, methodical and do stuff room by room? I would love to know. This build itself, orange thing, obviously orange. I guess it is almost kind of, like, on theme with the Not So Berry challenge, though. You know what I mean? Because it's all one color based. I don't think my studio actually has orange walls. I don't think I've ever actually seen a predominantly orange wall studio, but I was like, you know what, whatever, it's gonna be orange all the way around, it's fine. I haven't played in this world too much. I really like it though. Like I mentioned before, I really like the fact that the water's behind the lot there, with the bridge there. I just think it's really nice. And I'm just, like, looking out now and I'm like, maybe one of our next generations needs to live out in that world. Who knows? What's it called? It's not San Sequoia, is it? I need to get better with my Sims vocabulary, apparently. Some of you guys just have that knowledge on lock, and I'm like, ooh, could never. You guys are so good. I think you're gonna see here very, very soon. I actually do I end up? I can't remember if I end up doing it or not, but I think I actually end up putting 2 weight machines against that one wall right here. Am I doing it? Yes, I am. Just because there is empty space, and if they really want to actually do weight work, that's the only way they're going to be able to do it, gameplay-wise, in The Sims. I think I'm finally coming out here to the exterior, and I'm like, maybe I need to show it some love. Maybe I could have went a little harder on the exterior, perhaps. I thought about it there, you see me hesitate, and I was like, whatever. I think I stopped caring And I think that's also another problem I have with The Sims. I've talked about it before, talking about it now, and I'll talk about it again. But the fact that I could like build something and put so much effort into it and then just delete it. I still do that. I still be doing that. I think, I can't remember if I do, but I think I ended up putting that janitor's closet from Love Struck in here just to give Sims a place to woohoo publicly, I guess. I can't remember if I ended up doing that or not, though. Or if I'm thinking on a different build. I think I ended up doing it outside of this staff room right there. For the staff room itself, I'm just like, well, what the heck would even be in there? I don't know. So I just put like a little computer, and I'm gonna build a little tiny mini kitchenette behind that there, so you know employees could have their lunch and make drinks and whatnot. Just figured I'd make it as cute and cozy as possible. I do really like those signs. I think those are the ones that came with Dine Out, right? Just weird, similar signs. It is funny to see like English in custom content stuff. I feel like it does kind of take me out of the gameplay a little bit, but what can you do? Oh, yep, I had to go and put orange speakers, of course. Music is a huge part of the gym. My Orangetheory gym, people complain about how loud the music is all the time, and I'm not gonna say like I don't agree, but I'm also like, it doesn't bother me. I like loud music because I want to disassociate when I'm here, you know what I mean? I do kind of get sick of the orange though, like the more I look at this, like in the employee break room, like did everything have to be orange? Probably not. Whatever. In my studio, in the employee break room, that's where like our in-body scan machine is. I don't know if you guys have ever done one of those, but those are pretty neat. Sometimes I hate the results, but what can you do? I'm getting really close to being done here, guys. I'm like trying to like think, oh, am I doing it here? Am I putting it in the closet? Yep. Told you. I just want my Sims to have a place to woo-woo. Sue me. Oh, yeah, I definitely gotta change the lawn treats here. Make it a good place. Bracing breezes or whatever it's called. So perfect. Just double checking everything. Honestly, there's so many like blank walls and stuff that I'm like, how hard should I go? I do end up changing the color of the workroom. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. But I love that I complained about it previously. Well, anyways, as with every build video, I'm going to send you off with a couple after photos. Like I said, really simple, really basic, just a fun little Orangetheory gym build to help celebrate my birthday. So thanks for sticking along. I promise I'll put this on the gallery. Don't hold me to it. And with that, guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.